Good morning, children. Welcome to our next class. In last class, you learned about permanent teeth and the temporary teeth, the difference between them, and the types of different teeth in our mouth, how they are helping us, what are their different functions. This all you learned. So, before uh, knowing the next topic, you can see the picture here, what I am showing. This is a tooth. When we are reading about only tooth, it's a singular form. Singular is tooth and the plural for tooth is teeth. So till yesterday you learnt about teeth, their arrangements, their different types and functions. Today you are learning about tooth and the structure. And you know that the different teeth are fixed in the jaws, upper jaw and lower jaw. So which part is helping to fix like that, and what are the different parts present in a tooth, we are going to learn in today's class. We'll see the keywords. Nutrition, Nutrition, nutrition meaning eating the right food to keep you healthy. So which food is making you healthy? Taking only such kind of food known as nutrition.
Nutrition. Eating the right foods to keep you healthy.
Next one, function, Function. The job the part does. The job what we are doing known as function. So what are the different layers in the tooth and what function they are going to perform, we are going to learn in today's class. So we'll do one small activity here. You just look at the parts of a tooth and then we will move on to the activity. So here mainly a tooth has three important layers. The part which is fixed in the gum. This is inside the gum. So this part can't be seen outside. The part which is there inside the gum is known as root. So the root is fixing the plant. It fixes the tooth strongly in the jaw. So it helps to fix the tooth in jaws. Okay. And the part which is above the root is neck. Neck joins the root with the crown part. So the joining part is neck. And the last part which is visible to us white in color, that is the crown part. So the tooth has how many parts? Basically the tooth have three main parts. And now in detail when we see, the roots can be seen here in the next picture very clearly. The root is fixed in the gum. So here you can see the gum. And it has the upper layer in crown part. The white color hard layer is known as enamel. Hard covering of the crown, and it is protecting. It's so hard part of your teeth which is so hard, it's known as enamel. So this enamel protects the tooth. It's giving protection to your tooth. And just below the enamel you are having dentine. So this layer that support the enamel, it's giving support to the enamel. So the first part is enamel, the second part is dentine. Dentine helps or gives support to enamel. And the last middle part where it has all blood vessels, nerves and this all present, and very soft part, that is the pulp part. So the pulp is very soft part, and it has richly supplied with blood vessels. Many blood vessels are there nerves are there in the pulp part. So these blood vessels are supplying the nutrients to keep your teeth too strong, to keep your tooth healthy. They need nutrients. So these nutrients are supplied with the help of blood vessels to the pulp. Understood? So from the pulp, it it's absorbing, it's taking the nutrients. So whenever you get any cavity or any pain in your teeth, you are feeling pain because the nerves are also connected to the pulp. So these are the different layers of your tooth. Now actual activity is you have to identify the part name. So which part is this? How it's helping? So the first one is you need to write this tableau column in your classwork and write the answer for this question just beside this box. It fixes the tooth in its place. Which part fixing the tooth in its place? The root part is fixing the tooth in jaws. How in plants the roots are fixing the plant. Here the roots are fixing the tooth in jaws. Okay. So you need to write, this is just a hint for you. You have to write answers for all these different questions. So the second clue for you, it protects the tooth from wearing and tearing. So which part is protecting the tooth? The very first part in crown area, that is enamel. Which part is protecting? Enamel. It's just a hint to you. The complete word you can write it. It supports the enamel of the tooth. Enamel is getting support from which layer? You know that it is dentine. It provides nutrition to the tooth. Which part is providing the nutrition to the tooth? Obviously it is pulp part. So write answers for all these questions in your notebook as activity. Now when we will see the video to understand more about the structure of your teeth. You will pick up a chit from the desk and read out the function written on it. Okay. So you watch the video.
This is how a tooth looks like from the outside. The outermost layer of the tooth is the enamel. The next layer is the dentine, and the innermost soft layer is the pulp.
Got it? Once again we will see. So here the three different parts. The first one inside the gum is root and the neck is joining the root with the crown and the last one is crown. Okay? So next you see.
This is how a tooth looks like from the outside. The outermost layer of the tooth is the enamel. The next layer is the dentine, and the innermost soft layer is the pulp.
So the outermost layer is enamel. Here this is the enamel part which protect the tooth from wear and tear. It's giving protection to the tooth. And the next layer is dentine which is giving support to the enamel. And the middle layer which is so soft, that is pulp. And pulp is used for giving nutrition, providing nutrients to the tooth. So these are the different parts of your tooth. You need to draw the structure of the tooth in your notebook and also label the parts neatly. Different layers, you can use different colors and you can draw the structure of tooth in your notebook so beautifully. Which parts of our teeth are we unable to see and why? Which part we can't see? The root part we can't see because it is inside the gum. They are fixed inside the gum. That's why we cannot see the root parts. The same answer. Why are the different parts of your tooth important? Different parts of the teeth are important to protect our tooth. Their functions are different. Different parts are doing different functions. Suppose enamel is protecting the tooth, dentine is supporting the enamel, pulp is supplying the nutrients. Like that, different parts are doing different functions. That's why all these parts are important in a tooth. What will happen if the root of your tooth is damaged? If the root is damaged, definitely the tooth cannot be fixed strongly in the jaws. Yes, it may fall out. When root is not so strong, definitely the tooth may fall out. Now we will see the questions given in this worksheet. A help box is given and all the different parts of the tooth are given in this help box, and you have to a diagram. Structure of the tooth is given here. You need to identify and write the particular name in given box. It's taking time to download the picture. The structure of the tooth you need to write here in the given box. And some fill in the blanks are there. Second question A bit. Write the name of the parts of the tooth. So first part is white outermost layer. What we call the white outermost layer? We are calling the white outermost layer as enamel. ENAMEL. So you can see in page number 9. Page 9 you can see for these questions, children. And B bit is innermost layer of the tooth. Which is the innermost layer? That is the pulp. So pulp is the innermost, enamel is the outermost. And in second question B bit is there are nerves and blood vessels in the innermost part of the tooth. How do the blood vessels help the tooth? You know very well, the blood vessels are supplying nutrients. It's here I am giving a small hint and the important word in that answer. So you can use or choose half the answer from question itself and then fill the answer. Please don't write a single word is not at all the answer and it won't give complete sentence. Use this word and write the complete sentence. So blood vessels are helping a tooth to be strong. Yes? And the third question is what will happen if the white part of your tooth breaks due to injury and the blood vessels get damaged? When blood vessels get damaged, the tooth will not get the nutrients. The pulp part cannot get the nutrients. When nutrients are not supplied to the tooth, definitely it will become very weak and then fall out. It fall out due to the insufficient nutrition. That's what happens, right? And now, before moving on to the practice questions, nicely you read this lesson from page number 12. You go through the question, complete lesson, and then you try to answer the given practice questions. We will see what questions are given here. Even here also, circle the part of the tooth that we brush. Every day you are brushing. So just now you learnt the different parts of the tooth. So which part you are brushing? Is it a root part or the pulp part or the crown part? Obviously it is crown part. Write the reasons. Why does a tooth need blood vessels in it? Because the tooth need nutrition. Nutrition is compulsory for the teeth to be healthy. How does the dentine layer help? The dentine is giving support to the enamel. It's giving support to the enamel. What will happen if the tooth develops a cavity that goes up to the pulp? If a cavity occurs in the pulp area, definitely the tooth may fall. The teeth may fall out. So when the pulp area doesn't get the nutrients, definitely it will become weak and fall out. Yes, children. So nicely read this lesson and draw the structure of the tooth neatly, beautifully, and label, color it, and then please send the pics to me. We will see the best diagrams from you all. Thank you. And in next class, we'll discuss how to take care of your teeth. What should you do to keep your teeth healthy? We'll discuss in coming class.